All-American brands, all-American savings. It's Franklin-Sussex Automall's All-American Markdown event. You'll find hair-raising presidential markdowns on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram truck.
Like a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude, just $169 a month. Or a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $179 a month.
Plus, with every vehicle purchase, get a big screen TV. But you better hurry. The markdowns and TVs will be gone by February 28th.
Ram Truck Month.
Welcome to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Beautiful, crisp, late January day, February upon us. And I hope you guys are enjoying the great winter weather and all the activities in Sussex County. I know the snow can be a pain in the neck, but we haven't had any recently. So let's keep our fingers crossed for as long as the ski areas remain open. And that helps all the local businesses. So, let's just enjoy it, and spring will be here soon. We're going to start off tonight's show with the 8th annual Pretty in Pink Classic at High Point High School. The Smith family, Tommy and his wife Nancy, and his daughters Taylor, Darby, and Maddie have done a great job with that. Although they've all graduated, the Smiths are still involved, and it was a Freedom Division battle as well between Newton and High Point. Terrific game, packed house at High Point. Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
Go to High Point High School for the 8th annual Pretty in Pink Classic, and Jenny Boyer of Newton goes glass for the putback for the first points of the game, and the streamers come flying out onto the court, and one of the more cooler scenes you will see in high school sports, and it's 2-0 Newton. Wow. After the court is cleared, High Point scores 5 unanswered points. Watch the Wildcats work the ball to Trisha Peterson, who knocks down the 3, and it's 5-2 Wildcats. The Wildcats go up 8-3 here. Watch Tyra Wingle drain the 3 from the top of the key, and High Point has a 5-point advantage over the Braves. But Newton freshman Maddie Gore makes the terrific spin move in the paint, and we are tied at 8 after 1 quarter. She has a great future, folks. All right, second quarter we go, and it was a low-scoring one, but Newton takes the 14-11 lead at the half as it's Maddie Gore again off the good look from Jay Luciani, and she's fouled, and Newton is up by 3. We move to third quarter action, and it's Tyra Wingle again from the top of the key, and it's all net as she ties the game at 14. Newton retakes the lead here. Watch Olivia O'Brien with the great look inside to Caitlin Lynch, and it's a 16-14 lead for the Braves. Now watch High Point run the break, and it's Trisha Peterson to Margot Peterson, and she draws the foul, and High Point has a 20-19 advantage. Beautiful pass right there. High Point goes up by 5 here. Watch Margot Peterson with the kick to Trisha Peterson for the 3, and it's 25-20 Wildcats, and they would take a 27-22 lead after 3 quarters. Okay, fourth quarter we go, and it's Newton with the press breaker, and it's Jade Luciani with the look to Maddie Gore for the easy lay-in, and Newton trails 31-26. Later in the quarter, it's hot shooting Tyra Wingle with her 3rd tray, and High Point goes up by 7, 36-29 over the Braves. Then watch Maddie Gore of Newton off the missed free throw take it strong to the basket, and it's a 5-point game, 36-31 High Point. But once again, it's Tyra Wingle with another big shot, another 3 here, and the Wildcats are up by 7 again, 39-31. Then it's Margot Peterson with the drive, and she's fouled, and after the free throw, High Point has the 10-point lead, 41-31, big play there. And Peterson, who finished with 23 points, knocks down the free throws as High Point would top Newton 49-31 for the Freedom Division win and the Pretty in Pink Classic win as the High Point Wildcats move to 6-2 in this annual event.
We always talk about how this is the game we look forward to in the season, this in states, and the Pretty in Pink game means so much to everyone. I think everyone can say they know someone that's affected by cancer or someone in their family is, and being able to raise over $250,000 over the 8 years is amazing, like unheard of around here especially, and just getting the opportunity to play in this game for 4 years and watching it all when my sister played and everything, it's just a great experience, and I'm definitely going to miss this when I go off to college.
I think it was a really good win for us. We came back from a rough start, and we really managed to just give it to them in the second half, so I think it was a really good win.
It's just an amazing thing we do here. We raise so much money, And it's just a great cause aside from the basketball. Our coach even says, don't worry about the basketball, just worry about the night and important people here and supporting them.
Coming into the game, we knew it was going to be a battle. Newton, Whitney does a great job. They play great defense. They had some skilled kids. So we knew we were in for a battle. And after the first half, I think we realized that even more. And, credit our kids. Tyra, she hits big shots. That's what she's done, for me anyway. And then what you want is your best player and your floor leader to step it up. And I thought Margot had an average first half and a much better second half for us. And then, she made some foul shots too down the stretch.
What a great night here at High Point. Always is for the Pretty in Pink game. And the Wildcats are very pleased to be playing part of this game. Seniors like Margot Peterson, Trisha Peterson, Emily Mulvoy have been doing it for 4 years.
It's hard to believe it's the 8th year already. It was such a good idea when Taylor Smith came up with it 8 years ago. I know we've talked before about how special it is for me having my mom cancer survivor for 30 years. So, the girls do so much work. The community comes out. Administration supports it. It's just a really nice night. And basketball becomes secondary. We're able to change some lives for some really good people. So it's a special night for me.
Give Newton a ton of credit. They gave High Point all they wanted. This was a 4-point game, 33-29 in the fourth quarter. But Tyra Wingle, as she's done in her 3-year career here at High Point, hitting big shots. She hit 2 big threes. Then Margot Peterson with a steal in the basket. All of a sudden, that 4-point lead turned into an 11-point lead, and High Point pulled out the victory.
My shooting's kind of been slow this beginning of the year, but for some reason in tough games, I just shoot better. I like the stress, I guess.
High Point's sitting at 10-1 right now, undefeated in the Freedom Division. Probably going to be the top seed in the HWS. They are not satisfied, but they're happy with where they're at, and they want to continue to progress going on.
I think we're doing really well. In the beginning of the season, some games were a little rough. When we lost to Sinai, I think it brought a lot of us down. But then we look at those stats during that game, and we shot horrible, the worst we've shot the whole season. So if we make 3-4 of those shots, maybe we win that game. So it's an easy fix, what we have to fix. I think our defense is going to take us far in states and hopefully to the finals again.
We're having a really good season so far. Obviously, the first loss to Sinai Christian Academy, it was rough, but I think we play them again, we definitely win.
It's amazing. I mean, we want to be right back where we were against Manasquan and hopefully really get it to them and take them on. So we're just hoping that our season stays strong.
We try to play really good teams as much as we can, whether it's inside the division and out. And I think we're battle tested. I think we found out some things about ourselves tonight in the first half, and we got some work to do. But I like where we're at right now.
8th annual Pretty in Pink game. High Point with a 6-2 record. They play very good teams. Second time they played Newton. Newton got them the first time, and the Wildcats take a lot of pride in that.
We always want to play a tough team because that just makes more people come and support, and then that's more money that we raise. And if that means risking a loss or a really close game, that's what we want. We want it to be a close game, and beating these great teams that we play, it's great, and it's a great feeling.
We carry a lot of pride when because we've won this game so many times, and I think you just have to keep the legacy alive each year. So
it's a tough night, depending on who we're giving checks to. Sometimes it's someone really close and near and dear to us, which makes it even more emotional than it just is on a typical year. So try to find competitive games, try to find good teams. And that's what Newton's been lucky enough to do it twice for us. They beat us one time, and we're able to get a little bit of revenge tonight. So, we always love to find good teams that are willing to help raise some money.
All right, that Pretty in Pink Classic gets bigger every year. High Point and Wallkill boys played earlier in the day. They had some youth games going on, and they've raised so much money for cancer research. And I tell you, I've been going there for the 8 years. That halftime ceremony when they bring out the cancer survivors, that doesn't make you choke up. Nothing will. It's a beautiful ceremony. Great job by everyone up there at High Point Nation. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages.
All-American brands, all-American savings. It's Franklin-Sussex Automall's All-American Markdown event. You'll find hair-raising presidential markdowns on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram truck.
Like a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude, just $169 a month. Or a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $179 a month.
Plus, with every vehicle purchase, get a big screen TV. But you better hurry. The markdowns and TVs will be gone by February 28th.
Ram Truck Month.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Morville at 973-383-3110.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use Pop Money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Banks Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007, and Chesco's, 383-2840.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Well, big showdown, probably the biggest showdown of the county this year, because High Point and Kittatinny are not scheduled to wrestle each other in the regular season. They may see each other in states. Newton, which is having a great year, hosted Kittatinny. It was a packed house at Newton High School. It was great to see, great for the sport. Newton came out with the victory. Let's check out the highlights.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King, behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
We go to a jam-packed Newton High School for this clash, and it starts at 285 pounds. Watch Jimmy Harden of Newton with the takedown and the back points in the first period as he would major decision Mike Lacken 13-3, and Newton has the 4-0 lead over Kittatinny. At 106 pounds is Nathan Fitt of Newton coming up with a big win here as he gets the takedown as he tops Patrick Franco 13-8, and it's 7-0 Braves. We go to 113 pounds, and it's Niall Matar of Kittatinny with the quick takedown here en route to a 9-2 decision over Danny Cleary, and Kittatinny's on the scoreboard with their trail 7-3. Freshman JoJo Latruglia of Newton picks up the points here in the second period as he would top Mike Nelson 8-2 for another key victory for the Braves, and it's 10-3 Newton after the 120-pound match. At 126 pounds is Matthew Rosa of Newton with the quick start. Watch him pick up the back points here as he would go on to major decision Davin DeGroat 14-3 to push Newton's lead to 14-3 over the Cougars. We move to 132 pounds, and it's Michael Freda of Newton with the early second period takedown as he would decision Brian Hanna 8-1 to make it 17-3 Newton. At 138 pounds, Mike Callahan of Kittatinny gets the Cougars a much-needed victory, and he takes a 6-2 lead against Tim Houlihan during his 8-5 decision, and Kittatinny trails 17-6 midway through the match. Okay, we move to 145 pounds, and Kittatinny needs bonus points, and the Cougars get them as it's Perry Mayo decking Trevor Augenbaugh in 2:53, and Kittatinny cuts Newton's lead to 5, 17-12. Newton gets those 6 points right back at 152. Watch Newton stud Wyatt McCarthy pin a feisty Cal Brook in 5:11, and Kittatinny's up 23-12. And a clash of two of the top 160-pounders in the area, it's Jonathan Borgononi of Newton with 6 takedowns en route to the 12-4 major over Shane Smith, and it's 27-12 Braves with 4 matches to go. At 170 pounds, Josh Heiler keeps Kittatinny in the match as he gets the takedown here en route to the 10-2 major decision, and the Cougars trail 27-16. Kittatinny's clawing its way back in this one, and at 182 pounds, it's Zach Mufaro of Kittatinny with the takedown in his 3-0 decision over Joey DeLuca, and it's 27-19 Newton with 2 matches to go. But Newton seals the deal here. Watch at 195 pounds. It's Luke Fisher with the pin of Jackson Crawn in 3:16, and Newton would forfeit at 2:20, but they would post the 36-25 victory, its first over Kittatinny since 2010.
We were excited for this match for a while. We all just had to stay focused, do our jobs. That was basically it.
It's definitely a good win because we haven't beat them in 7 years, so it's good to come out with the win. We wrestled hard tonight.
I don't think we beat them in over like a decade, so it's a great confidence booster for us, a great rivalry win, and hopefully we see them in the sectional tournament.
It was a great win. Everybody contributed. We got big wins at 6s and 20s, and a big pin at 52s from McCarthy, and saved points where we needed to at 13s and 38s. That was key for us, and 70s and 82s. It was a total team effort. We're real happy, and we're looking forward to keep moving forward in the tournaments, stuff, and be ready to go.
Folks, that's what high school wrestling is all about. There were people lined in front of our table, sitting down, standing room only, and Newton gets that first win over the Cougars since 2010. Just a great job by everyone there. And Eric Billette, John Gill, the ties there. Billette wrestled for John Gill in the early 90s before having a very nice career at Rutgers. So it was just a great night of wrestling. And as we said, state sectional tournament coming up as well. And we want to thank Orr's Clothes for Country Living for sponsoring all the wrestling highlights and the games of the week. When it comes to wrestling, Wayne Orr and his family do a great job with this winter weather. The time to go get your winter gear, the insulated boots, the long johns, whatever you need. They're at Orr's Clothes for Country Living, located in downtown Branchville. We can't thank the Orr family enough. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.
All-American brands, all-American savings. It's Franklin-Sussex Automall's All-American Markdown event. You'll find hair-raising presidential markdowns on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram truck.
Like a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude, just $169 a month. Or a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $179 a month.
Plus, with every vehicle purchase, get a big screen TV. But you better hurry. The markdowns and TVs will be gone by February 28th.
Ram Truck Month.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use Pop Money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007. And Chesco's, 383-2840.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve. Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Well, the first Battle of Sparta in boys basketball took place not too long ago. Sparta came in with a pretty good record. Pope John around 500, but they played that tough schedule. The Lions got the victory and a real good game at Pope John High School.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King, behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
First quarter action here at Pope John High School for the first Battle of Sparta this season. And the Spartans take the early 5-1 lead. It's Aiden Mastandria with a nice look to Jake Breland down low, and Sparta's up by 4. Sparta jumps out to a 10-5 lead here. Watch Thomas Ferraro with the kick out to Dante Jofield, who drains the 3, and Sparta is up by 5. The Spartans push their lead to 10 here as Jack Kavanaugh delivers the tray, and it's 18-8 Sparta. What a start for them. Pope John chips away at Sparta's lead, and it's Francisco Paulina Mota with the sweet turnaround jumper to make it a 5-point game, 18-13. Then off the Deandra South steal, it's Eddie Davis with a nice finish to make it 18-15, but Sparta would take a 20-15 lead after 1 quarter. Second quarter we go, and it's Jack Kavanaugh with another long-distance 3 for Sparta to push its lead to 25-16. Then it's Alex Podolowski of Sparta with a nice move to the hoop, and it's an 8-point game, 27-19 Sparta. Eddie Davis answers for Pope John with the 4-point play here as he converts the great look from Aaron Clark, knocks down the 3, and he's fouled, and Pope John's down by 4, 27-23. Now watch Aaron Clark with the nice little move down low, and we are tied at 29. And then it's the big guy, Marcus Hopkins, giving Pope John a 31-29 lead at the half as he plays taps until he gets it to go, and the Lions are up by 2. Third quarter we go, and Sparta takes a 37-36 lead here off the terrific ball movement. It's Aiden Mastandria with the 3 for the Spartans. Then it's Jake Vreeland of Sparta with the hoop to give Sparta a 41-38 lead late in the quarter. But Pope John finishes the quarter with a 7-0 run as Aaron Clark would hit a 3, and then he caps the run here as he gets the off-balance shot to go just before the buzzer, and Pope John's up by 3, 45-42, huge shot there. Clark, who finished with 23 points, and Davis with 17, would take over in the fourth quarter. Watch Clark with the lay-in to make it 49-44. But Sparta wasn't going away, and it's Jack Kavanaugh with another 3, and it's a 1-point game, 58-57. Great game going on here at Pope John. Then it's Eddie Davis attacking the basket, and he draws the foul. Pope John goes up by 6, 63-57, as the Lions would go on the post to 67 59 American Division victory over their arch rivals from Sparta.
It was a very big win for us. I mean, I think it was a complete team win. It was one of the first times this year that we all played as a team.
This is my first Sparta-Pope John rivalry, and I gotta admit, the atmosphere was amazing. I mean, I've never played in something like this, so for me, it was an honor to be able to play in front of our home team and have everybody come out to support us. And I'm looking forward for these next 2 years for many more rivalries to come.
Really good game. We try not to get too high, get too low for games like this. I thought our guys were really engaged offensively. Sparta came out really hot, gave them 20 points in the first quarter, gave them 9 in the second. So once we settled in and started getting engaged offensively, I think we're okay.
No surprise Sparta came out on fire tonight. Big rivalry game with Pope John. Jack Kavanaugh was terrific. They built a 10-point lead, but this Pope John team has been through the wars. They just played Teaneck, the Group 3 defending champs, lost in overtime. They played Hudson Catholic, Union Catholic Blair. They didn't panic, chipped away, and ended up getting the victory.
It's huge for us to play this schedule and have the luxury of playing this schedule. And I mean, I think that helps us never try to get too low or too high and just keep fighting every day.
I feel like our games in the past have prepared us for this game and many games leading up to this. So I feel like if we play the way that we did tonight for the rest of the season, that we should be in a very good spot.
It's going to continue to play the best guys in the state. I think it keeps us sharp. Iron sharpens iron, and we're going to continue to do that way.
Jack Kavanaugh, the junior guard from Sparta, transferred from Pope John. He played the last 2 years here with the Lions, and he had a great one-on-one battle all night with Aaron Clark. It was fun to watch.
A fun battle. He's good. I mean, he's gotten better since he's been at Sparta. I mean, I think he feels like it's the best fit for him, so, I mean, it's good for him.
Big basket in this one, end of the third quarter. Aaron Clark attacks the basket right before the buzzer. Pope John goes up by 3, and that momentum carried into the fourth quarter.
I think it was a momentum builder. I think the whole third quarter, I mean, we all fought as a team. We fought, and we fed off each other, and I think that basket at the end helped us have momentum into the fourth.
In the fourth quarter, Clark had 10 points, Eddie Davis had 7, and both of them took over the game and enabled them to pull out the victory tonight.
I just tried to give us a little spark. I don't think we really needed it, but we needed it. And I think it helped us in the end, and I just try to lead this group every day.
I've never played with a guard like Aaron. I mean, it's an honor for me to come out here, suit up, and fight with him every night. And I feel like there isn't a backcourt that we've played yet who can stop the both of us. So I feel like once we get going, that everybody starts getting riled up and we start pushing the pace, and we're in a pretty good position.
The American Division looks like it's going to be a two-man race with Jefferson and Pope John right now. Jefferson won the first meeting, so the Lions have some unfinished business against the Falcons. Plus, HWS is coming around. Pope John won that 5 straight years until last year. The Lions are looking to get back to the championship game again this year.
They can sleep on us all we want. I mean, we just try to go out there and compete at the highest level, and I mean, the HWS is our first goal. That's what we want to get. That's our first goal, and then after that, we move on.
I feel like we have some unfinished business with Jefferson, so that's another game that we're looking forward to playing. I mean, if we execute and be aggressive on both sides of the floor like we did today, I feel like that's a game that we should be able to win. And for as far as us being an effective team for other schools, we just got to stay poised and play our game and don't let anybody change us, and we'll be good.
We want to win the American Division as always. It's a tough task, and I think Jefferson's really good. Our league's really good this time around. So it's going to be a tall task. We get those guys again here. Hopefully we can nip them. HWS, we're looking to get back to the championship game and win it.
And congratulations to Aaron Clark, terrific guard for Pope John. He signed his letter of intent to go to Sacred Heart. And the Lions would be even better, but they suffered a tough break when Sambo Diallo, who's going to go to UMass, hurt his knee, and he's sitting out this season. So good job by Coach Vincent Johnson that keep the Lions very competitive against that tough schedule. These two teams will meet again in February, and you never know. Maybe they'll see each other in the Hunter Warren-Sussex tournament, which is underway. And Sparta, one of the top seeds, they got the number 2 seed. So we could see maybe down the road, possibly a Pope John Sparta matchup. We'll see how things shake out. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.
All-American brands, all-American savings. It's Franklin-Sussex Automall's All-American Markdown event. You'll find hair-raising presidential markdowns on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram truck.
Like a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude, just $169 a month. Or a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $179 a month.
Plus, with every vehicle purchase, get a big screen TV. But you better hurry. The markdowns and TVs will be gone by February 28th.
Ram Truck Month.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007, and Chesco's, 383-2840.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. We're going to stay with wrestling. And Jefferson having a great year for Coach Matt Moscatello. They knocked off Sparta. Earlier in the year, they knocked off Kittatinny for the first time in 13 years. Well, against Sparta, they went on the road, got the big American Division victory. Let's check out the highlights.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
We go to Sparta High School for this American Division showdown, and the match starts at 126 pounds, and it's Chris Wang of Sparta with the back points as he would major decision Ryan Richards 12-4, and Sparta has the 4-0 lead over Jefferson. At 132 pounds, Garrett Stewart of Sparta picks up the 3rd period takedown here as he would post the 8-2 decision over Ryan Tripodi, and Sparta has the 7-0 lead after 2 matches. Sparta's good start continues here at 138 pounds. It's Carter Sheridan with the 3rd period takedown as he would go on to win 5-2 over Mason Godfrey. At 145 pounds, Jefferson gets his first win of the evening. In a good one, it's Michael Jack of Jefferson getting the 2 here as he would top Rocco Gignatelli 7-5 and Jefferson trails 10-3. We go to 152 pounds and it's Robert Ferrucci of Jefferson powering James Bates to the mat to take the early 2-0 lead as he would go on to post the 8-1 decision and it's 10-6 Sparta. At 160 pounds, it's Rob Hortense of Jefferson with the headlock, the takedown, and the pin in 226 over Kevin Berlin, and Jefferson takes its first lead of the night, 12-10. And a tight one at 170 pounds, it's Mason Minetti of Sparta with the takedown here in the third period, as he would hold off Mike Pierce 6-4, and Sparta retakes the lead 13-12 over the Falcons. Jefferson picks up bonus points here at 182 pounds, but Shane Connolly turned Ty Koslow to his back for the fall in 2 minutes flat, and Jefferson's up 18-13 midway through the match. Robbie Gannat of Sparta put on a takedown clinic at 195 pounds, with 6 of them during his 12-4 major decision over Justin Ranzio, and it's a 1-point match, 18-17 Jefferson. The Falcons pick up a huge 6 points here at 220 pounds. It's Jason Boucher of Jefferson locking up TJ Hurley in 139, and Jefferson extends its lead to 24-17 with 4 matches remaining. Jefferson picks up a forfeit at 285, so at 106 it's all Cooper Stewart of Sparta as he sticks Luke Champy in 102, and Sparta's down by 7, 30-23. And then watch Spencer Stewart of Sparta get the escape at the end of the second period, and he makes it stick as he tops Austin Jack 1-0, and Jefferson's lead is now just 4, 30-26 with 1 match to go. Wow. But Blake Bartholomew of Jefferson, like he did against Kittatinny, seals the deal in the win as he gets the takedown here as he tops Devin Belasco 8-2, and Jefferson would top Sparta 33-26 for its 15th win of the season.
They're a great team. We definitely put together a good match. I believe that we probably could have wrestled better, but obviously things went our way. We beat a really good Sparta team.
It was nice to come out here and get some revenge. You know, last year the match didn't exactly turn out how we wanted. Tough match, but I'm really glad we pulled it out. Came to a close one, but I think we wrestled well. So I'm proud of our team.
In the sport of wrestling, mistakes always happen. So guys always have to make up for the mistakes of other guys. That's why, you know, we have a whole team going out there. We work for each other. We pick up where other guys may have dropped the ball a little bit. But in the end, we always pull it together and try for the win.
As a coach, I could say it wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. You know, we knew Sparta was real scrappy down low, and we had to save points. They were trying to save points in the middle, and luckily we were able to come up with the big pins to give us a chance. You know, off the top of my head, Hortense, Connolly, and Boucher all came up with those bonus points to give us a chance. Otherwise, it could have gotten ugly.
All right, again, want to thank Orr's Clothes for Country Living for sponsoring our wrestling highlights. The Orr family, a longtime staple in Branchville, and everyone knows them in High Point Nation. Make the trip, folks. If you want to get great country wear, the boots, the thermals, everything you need, make it a destination to get over to Branchville. It's a neat little town. Do your shopping there, and we want to thank the Orr family. And again, Jefferson looking to do well in the States. North 1 Group 2 is going to be a meat grinder. A lot of local teams, but High Point, Jefferson, Newton, and Kittatinny all getting involved. Sparta, they won a section last year, beating Old Tappan on that Robbie Gannat pin. Well, they're the top seed in North 1 Group 3, so they're looking to do well with Coach Frank Battaglia. And Leonard Valley got into the state tournament in North 2 Group 2, and North Warren in North 1 Group 1. And then Pope John, which is going to be in non-public B, that's huge. If they can get past DePaul in their section, they could win their first state title since '94. So Mark Piotrowski and the gang looking to do some good things. But wrestling, as always, great up here. And again, want to thank Orr's Clothes for Country Living. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after this.
All-American brands, all-American savings. It's Franklin-Sussex Automall's All-American Markdown event. You'll find hair-raising presidential markdowns on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram truck.
Like a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude, just $169 a month. Or a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $179 a month.
Plus, with every vehicle purchase, get a big screen TV. But you better hurry. The markdowns and TVs will be gone by February 28th.
Ram Truck Month.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's, East Clinton Street in Newton, with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 south in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007, and Chesco's, 383-2840.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve. Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Again, February is a huge month for car sales. Come down. February's upon us. Again, check out the great President's Day sales. Check out the social media for Franklin-Sussex Automall and the Hyundai dealerships. Always something going on at both dealers, and you can get some great buys. Well, for the last 2 years, we've done the Veritas Christian against Wallkill Valley girls basketball game. Last year, Veritas went on the road and got the victory. This year, the Lions did it again. Big win for them as they look to do well in their conference tournament, the Metro Christian Athletic Association. Let's check out the highlights of the big win for Veritas Christian.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
First quarter action here at Wallkill Valley, and Veritas Christian takes the 3-0 lead here as Carly Zazopoulos starts her big night as she knocks down the wide-open 3 for the Lions. Then watch her do it again off the catch-and-shoot 3, and Veritas Christian has the quick 6-0 lead. Now watch the nice passing here by Veritas Christian as Joy Mildinovich finds Jane Valkema down low, and it's a 7-point game, 10-3 Lions. But Wallkill Valley ends the quarter with some good defense, and it's freshman Sam Opia with the steal, and she goes glass to cut Veritas Christian's lead to 7, 14-7 after 1 quarter. We move to second quarter action, and Joy Mildinovich with another terrific look inside, this time to Alyssa Amels, and it's 16-9 Lions. Veritas Christian continues to tack on to its lead, and it's Naomi Delberry knocking down the wide-open 3, and it's 21-10 Veritas Christian. But once again, Wallkill Valley ends the quarter on a good note. Watch Frankie Girzullo get the runner off the glass, but the Rangers trailed 23-12 at the break. Third quarter we go, and it's Naomi Delberry loading up from beyond the arc, and she goes glass, and it's a 13-point game, 26-13 Veritas. The Lions go up 14 here. Watch Delberry break the pressure, and it's Jane Valkema with the finish, and it's 28-14. Veritas Christian takes its largest lead of the game here as Joy Mildinovich makes the terrific outlet to Carly Zazopoulos. She gets it to go, and it's 30-14 Lions as Zoopolis finish with 25. There's no quit in these Rangers under head coach Earl Horniak. They do it with a lot of hustle, and watch Fiona Blake pop the jumper here, and the Rangers trail by 10, 30-20. Then it's Sam Opilio with the catch-and-shoot three, and the freshman makes it a 32-23 game. And then it's Opilio with the hoop here as the Rangers' run continues, and they make it a 5-point game, 32-27. And then it's Jamie Struble with the runner in the lane, and now it's a 4-point game, 34-40. Here come the Rangers as they trail only by 4, 37-33 after 3 quarters. Both teams traded free throws for most of this fourth quarter, but Wallkill Valley comes back to finally tie it at 44. Watch Bella Izzo with the putback. What a rally by the Rangers. But Naomi Delbury would hit some big free throws down the stretch as Veritas Christian would knock off Wallkill Valley for the second straight year, 50-45 to improve to 16-1.
Just like last year, Wallkill made it tough. As soon as we think we have it easy, they put that defensive pressure on. They don't give up. They run a good program. I'm really impressed with what they do with their girls.
It was really exciting. It's really fun to play teams like that because we don't see a lot of competition in our league as much. So it's really fun to play teams like that and be able to get a win.
It's really exciting. I know my sister and my brother both play Wallkill, so when they were playing, I was sitting on the bench cheering them on, and like if we won, it was a big deal. So I know when I came, I was so excited for this game because they are a big competitor of us. So yeah, it was fun.
Last year, Veritas Christian came here, beat Wallkill Valley 47-41. Carly Zoopolis had a big game that day, and another big game tonight with 22 points.
Carly's done that for us since she's a transfer, came in her junior year. And since she's come in, she's just been a heart for us. I mean, we know we can go to her under pressure. We can trust her decision making. And I'll tell you what, if there's going to be a shot that we have to have, I love the fact that she's willing to take it. And I also love the fact that she usually makes it.
Veritas jumped out to a quick lead, and that was big because in the third quarter when they had the 16-point lead, Wallkill came back behind that ferocious press and tied the game up later on in the fourth quarter. But the Veritas Christian Lions showed complete poise and won the game.
That was tough. We were both in 1-1, so we had to be careful not to foul too. But I think we handled the press well, like at the very end, but we struggled with it. They're a really good team.
Naomi Delbury was huge, hitting some big free throws down the stretch to allow the Lions to get the win.
The only thing I was thinking about when I was at those free throws was we play for an audience of one, so I know that no matter the outcome, our team will still support me, God will still support me, so that's all I was thinking.
That's one of the things about a program. If it's going to be successful, you got to keep growing the players so that by the time they're seniors, they're leaders. And I've got 3 seniors this year, and each one of them is a leader, and they've stepped up. This game was a classic example of that because it was the seniors and the juniors down the stretch that hit the key free throws that ended up being what separated us from a victory or a defeat.
Coach Greg Gaffney has done a great job of this program. They compete in the Metro Christian Athletic Association. They've won that championship 3 times. They've been in the championship game 7 times. And he likes playing these public schools like Wallkill. It gets them ready for that tournament.
It's big for us. We're a small school. I mean, we have about 36 to 40 girls every year to pick from to put a team together. Some of the girls played basketball in 8th grade and 7th grade. Some of them have played AAU, but many of them haven't played a ball at all. They're just athletes. And so for us to be able to develop them and to come in and then compete against a program like this or any of the programs we've played so far in the area, it's huge for us. One of the reasons it's big is because we're trying to develop these players to give them an opportunity to play at the next level if the talent's there. Playing in our league, there's some schools in our league that'll do that, but the majority of the schools don't. So for Wallkill to be willing to open the doors, so Pat Kong, Sussex Tech, Warren, you name Morris Tech, all these public schools that have been opening the doors to play us, that allows us to develop our kids. And we've been successful. Some of our kids have gone on and they're playing in college now. We have a couple over at Sussex Tech, which we've been thrilled about seeing their season. So this opportunity helps us to raise the bar of excellence. We always tell the kids we're trying to not play against an opponent. We're playing against the level of excellence. We can't do that if we're not pushed. And playing a Wallkill, that pushes us.
Veritas can enjoy this win for one night, and then they got to go against Parsippany Christian, the only team to beat them. As coming into tonight, Veritas is 15-1, now 16-1. If they are able to beat Parsippany Christian, they'll share the title.
Parsippany Christian is the only team we've lost to. They are 15-1 right now going into that game. I think this makes us 16-1. So that's going to be, that'll probably be deciding whether it's a tie for the league championship in the regular season or if Parsippany wins it outright. So that's big. But also, this kind of game helps sets us up for that level of play because we know what the bar is. We know much more physical at this level. So we go back to our own level, even against Parsippany, as good as they are. They don't play this physically. And so that enables us to go.
Well, that tournament's coming up, another tournament down in Maryland, and the Lions are looking forward to the rest of the season.
I'm very excited because for the third year in a row, we've been invited down to the Mid-East region. So when our conference is over, we'll go down to Maryland. The problem is when we get there, Parsippany's also been invited, which tells you the quality of those two programs.
I think we'll do really well. Our team's like really coming together, especially getting these wins together. It's really good for our team, and it'll help us a lot.
I think as a team, we will come together and we play Parsippany because after we take a big loss, we want to win, we want to fight back. So I think tomorrow that'll help us win the game even better than we did before.
All right, the Lions doing very well this year, but Earl Horniak, my man, the first-year head coach at Wallkill Valley, doing a nice job. They surpassed their wins of last year of 4, and they're hoping to get 10 this year. So keep up the good work, Earl. And also, if you watch the game of the week on mugsmedia.com, you get to see Daryl Jones do a little two-step as he was trying to dislodge a basketball. So that was pretty funny. Daryl's a good sport. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
All-American brands, all-American savings. It's Franklin-Sussex Automall's All-American Markdown event. You'll find hair-raising presidential markdowns on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram truck.
Like a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude, just $169 a month. Or a new 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, just $179 a month.
Plus, with every vehicle purchase, get a big screen TV. But you better hurry. The markdowns and TVs will be gone by February 28th.
Ram Truck Month.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Welcome back to the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Meet. It's now time for our Orthopedic Institute New Jersey Live Well Tip of the Week.
Hi, I'm Rayhan Shamim. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. I work with athletes of all ages, from children and adolescents through high school and college, and even to the weekend warrior population. These are people who like to stay active, they like to engage in sports, they like to do exercise, they might like the aspect of staying in good shape. They might like the team and camaraderie aspect of it.
My name is Lara Carlson. We are at Central Park of Morris, and there's kickball going on tonight. So I work for the organization Jersey Club Sports, and we run a league. It's almost every night of the week there's a different league going on, and tonight it's kickball and sand volleyball. So some people do come and warm up and they take it seriously, but then there are others who don't, and we see some really serious injuries. So, you know, it would be nice to see more people come and warm up. Some people show up literally at 6:30 when the game starts, and they leave as soon as it ends. There's no warm up or cool down. And you know, I'm an athlete myself. I played sports in college, and I know the importance of warming up and cooling down. And sometimes people get hurt because of it.
Because they're not dedicating their full time to keeping their muscles strengthened and stretched and appropriately worked out, when they do put in 100% effort on those weekend sporting activities, it might be a sudden change from what their muscles are normally used to. If you're a weekend warrior, you like to go out on the weekends, softball, kickball, volleyball, whatever it may be, you just have to keep in mind what are the specific demands of your sport and what can you do to prevent injuries in those sports.
You'd be surprised because you think like, okay, this is fun, it's co-ed sports, but someone tore their Achilles on the first day of one of the opening kickball seasons. He was out for the rest of the season. I've seen like really serious injuries, people sand volleyball, spraining their ankles, just coming down, you know, people have torn their ACLs.
For many athletes, athletic trainers are very important in helping us take care of the athletes in terms of both injury prevention and treatment. For high school athletes, most high schools do have athletic training staff, and the athletes will have access to them as they need on a daily basis. As you get into the higher levels of sport, including college and professional, that access becomes even more intense. Unfortunately for the weekend warriors, they don't necessarily have this kind of access. When they get injured, they don't know where to go. They don't have a point person that they can talk to about how serious is this kind of thing, and what do I need to do? Who do I need to see? What further treatment should I be getting? And that's why we're here. Our job is to make sure that anybody who comes in will get that kind of evaluation and has that access.
I think a partnership with the Orthopedic Institute would be phenomenal for this organization. Jersey Club Sports is huge, and there are so many different members. And again, there's some people who have never played sports in their entire life, and they're doing this purely because it's social and it's fun. But I think everyone from the athlete to the non-athlete they need to know properly how to warm up, or what they should do when they have an injury, and likewise for the staff.
As sports medicine physicians, we love sports and we love athletes. We love being part of a team, and we take that team approach towards taking care of our athletes. That involves treatment with us, our physician's assistants, our physical therapists, our athletic trainers. All of us work together to make sure our athletes stay out on the field. We like to keep our athletes healthy, and a good injury prevention program can do that. If things don't go as planned and something happens, we do our best to make them get back to the sports that they love as quickly as possible.
All right, folks, can't thank them enough. The Orthopedic Institute, locations throughout the area, from diagnosis to treatment to surgery to rehab. One place to go, the Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey. Now it's time for our male and female athletes of the week, brought to you by the Parisi Speed School. Let's find out who they are this week. Let's give the male athlete of the week to Aaron Clark of Pope John's boys basketball team. He scored a game-high 27 points, including 10 in the fourth quarter, to help lift the Lions, topped arch-rival Sparta 67-59. Hey, Aaron Clark, you are the male athlete of the week. Let's give the female athlete of the week to Carly Zizopoulos of Veritas Christian, who netted a game-high 25 points to lift Veritas Christian to a 50-45 win over Wallkill Valley for the second straight year. Hey, Carly Zizopoulos, you are the female athlete of the week. All right, we want to thank the Parisi Speed School. If you want your son or daughter to get that extra edge, the place to go is the Parisi Speed School. Now it's time for our Sussex Meatpacking Play of the Week. We go to the 8th Annual Pretty in Pink Classic at High Point High School, and it's Jenny Boyer of Newton getting the first points of the game. And here come the streamers as they flood the floor. A great tradition at the Pretty in Pink game. They give Newton a 2-0 lead, but High Point would post the victory, and that is our Play of the Week. All right, folks, Henry and Eli do a great job. They can cater. If you're running late with the kids, they have dinners that you can buy there, plus great lunch meat specials every day. Check them out on their social media, Sussex Meatpacking. They catered our full awards banquet, which we had in Sussex at the Nielsen Ford, right down the street here from the Automall. Delicious food at Sussex Meatpacking and a great price as well. So we want to thank them. It's now time for Orthopedic Institute New Jersey Play of the Week. We go to High Point High School in a battle of two of the top 106-pounders in the area. Watch Devin Liebel of High Point, who was trailing with a defensive pin in 3:48 over Cooper Stewart, and that is our Play of the Week. All right, folks, the Orthopedic Institute New Jersey, a great place. So please check them out for all your orthopedic needs. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Sports Beat. Again, check us out on all social media, Mugs Media. We have everything on there, what we offer. You can go to our website at mugsmedia.com or go old school and give us a call at 973-729-9234 to find out about what we have to offer. Corporate videos, commercial videos, college recruiting videos. We convert old VHS tapes and DVDs into a digital form, so everything you need. And also check out the website for Franklin-Sussex Automall, as well as their social media. Always something going on at the Automall. You never know who's going to show up. And it's February, folks. Time to come down and check out the great deals at the Automall and the sister dealership right down the road in Sussex, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai. So again, that wraps up this edition of the Sports Beat. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week with more highlights from around Sussex and Warren counties. Have a good night, everyone. I'm Dan Cleary, your host. We'll see you again soon.